What up, Darkrai, and today I will be profiling for you guys Darkrai Giratina, and in my opinion, it is the best deck in the format. So, yeah. First off, one Eviltal. This is the baby Eviltal with Oblivion Ring. Its attack is really good. If I can adjust my camera lighting a little bit, should be good. Or not. Try it again. Yeah, there we go. Attach a Dark Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. You can see it. Oh, my camera angle's off a little bit. Sorry, guys. Next off, we have two Darkrai EX. This is for its attack Dark Pulse, 20, and then 20 more for each Dark Energy attached to all your Pokemon. Two Giratina. The other counterpart to it, Chaos Wheel, prevents damage to Megas, and then Chaos Wheel's effect is your opponent can't play Tools, Special Energy, or Stadiums. So it's pretty useful. Basically just denies Mega Rayquaza right there. Latios EX to dunk Vespiquen and other stuff. Hydreigon EX to kill Regice. Two Trubbish, two Garbodor. Obviously for the meta. You know. One of the really good cards. One Hoopa EX, to get out your other EXs, because this deck has a lot of EXs. And also, two Shaman, which are nice to be searched out with Hoopa. And they have the setup ability, which if you don't know what that does, when you play it from your hand, you can draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. So yeah, it's a pretty useful ability. And then for trainers, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Versus Seeker, 4 Trainers Mail, and 4 Max Elixir. This is just so you can set up energy. Yeah. And hopefully you don't get unlucky with them. In this deck, I'm not usually unlucky with them, but in my Gardevoir Giratina deck, even though I only have 1 less energy in the deck, I still, never get energies with Max Elixir. 3 Fighting Fury Belt, the best tool in the game, arguably right now, especially for basics. Helps out Darkrai, helps out Giratina. Even on Garbodor, it's fine because you can use its ability. 2 Floatstone. Really just for retreating, especially your Eviltal and Hoopa and Shamans. But we also have Hydreigon, so we don't need the 3rd Floatstone. 1 Super Rod just for getting Pokemon and energy back in the deck. 4 Sycamore. Great drawing supporter. Yeah. I really want to get some of the new full arts, but they're so expensive. 2 Lysandre. Obviously. And 2 N to shuffle your hand back into the deck instead of just discarding it. And then 1 Ranger. To deal with mostly Vileplume box. And then for stadiums, 2 Parallel City. Some builds run a Parallel City and a Reverse Valley, but I choose 2 Parallel City because it trashes Rayquaza even more with 2 Parallel City. And then for energy, a lot of Dark Energy, 9 Dark Energy to be exact. And 4 Double Dragon. So, yeah, and if you want to know basics on how to play it, and this is just a brief synopsis of how the deck works, you have Darkrai EX and you have Darkrai can't talk, and Giratina EX. Basically, Darkrai EX has Dark Pulse, 20, and then 20 more for each Dark Energy attached to it. I believe I already said that. I don't know if I had, but... And Giratina EX is a Dragon type, with a pretty good attack. So if you have enough energy to power up Darkrai and Giratina, that's... Each of these can count as 2 Dark on the bench. So, that's the 20. 20 more is 40, and 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, plus Fighting Fury Belt, 150. That's a lot of damage, and that's just 4 energy cards. If you have 2 Giratina powered up, then that's, 190. So, yeah. And it sets up really fast, too. So that's another reason. And it has counters for everything, because there's a lot of good dragon types. Like, when you think about dragon as a type in general, it doesn't really stand out. But, really it's just the EXs. I mean, Tyrantrum EX, Flygon EX, Giratina, Latios, Hydreigon, and I guess Mega Latios is okay, too. And the Ancient Origin Scudra, which is not an EX, but, yeah, basically, this counters Mega Rayquaza, so does this. This counters Regice, so does this. This counters lots of stuff, anything that relies on abilities, especially like Carving and Vileplume. This counters Vespiquen, because it donks it. And then this does a whole bunch of damage. Oh yeah. This kills, I already put that, never mind. And this kills everything else. And this kills Lysander. So like half the deck is just powering up things to do a lot of damage, and half the deck is just counters to other decks, which is why it's so good, is because all the counters can work without, just having it be a mash of stuff. Which I actually tried to do a deck profile, I think it's my 3rd video of like an anti-meta deck, and it was really bad. And I never uploaded it because I looked at it and I realized that since I had made it in like 2 seconds, it was really terrible. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and keep on gaming.